What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday Morning Live, Season 8, Episode 21!
Bluetooth mode. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
They would think that he'd be here on a weekend that's a Memorial Day. The heck? J-Bot's still asleep? I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, okay, let's see. Yeah, you're right. J-Bot is. Wake up, J-Bot! Wake up! Didn't wake up. Wake up. Hey. Hey, okay? Not working now. Let's make sure everything is on. Wow, what timing. Getting in that first chatter points. Racking up them first chatting points. You know what to do. Hold on, let me get, I got a little bit of coffee here, so I don't have to go make it quite yet, but I was preparing to do that when the live started. How is everybody today? Memorial Day weekend. Woo, who gets a 3-day weekend? I do, even though I'm at work. So technically that's not a 3-day weekend. I get a 2-day weekend. I get a full weekend. Hopefully. The way this week's been going, I had 3, count them, 3 calls. Yep. There was absolutely nothing wrong for the most part. Lockouts. 2 of them back to back on Wednesday, or was it Tuesday? Wednesday or Tuesday? Tuesday or Wednesday. Back to back. Like, what in the hell is going on today? And then it happened again. YouTube being funny today. Hold on. Good. Okay. There we go. Yep. Good. Good. All right. Everything's squared away now. Let's go ahead and get assembled. What's up, everybody? Monster Bad Apple. Yeah, I got pizza. I remember last week we had a different pizza. This week I have Soul Shine. Y'all see that, right? Who's trying to cause a wreck? You are! I had Soul Shine last night, so I brought my pizza today. I got home and wolfed down it last week because I sat here all day long, irritated that I forgot my pizza. I brought it today. So right around noon, somebody remind me I have pizza waiting on me. In the meantime, I'll slurp down my coffee and probably make more. Okay. I was like, why are you doing that? They work over there. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get assembled. So I'm glad everybody's here today. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate it. I sometimes forget to thank y'all for joining in with me because as we all know, most of us anyway, this is just the day where I clean up shit in the shop. Right now I've got a whole lot of plastic bins in the center of the floor because I had to dig up some Schlage. Please don't park like that. Some Schlage doorknobs for two different people. One of them was for an EV handle set, and another one was to replace what I thought I was going to replace as regular Baldwin. Ended up having Baldwin cutouts underneath, which I posted over on the Locksmith Reddit. I'll post it on. I was actually probably going to do a video because I realized after I saw it that not many people have seen those things, because they are pretty rare in the privacy world. But I'm going to just do a separate video on that. Stay tuned. Hey, what happened to the back? Oh shit.
What the hell is falling apart?
That was the front. Oh. Okay. Did it go this way? Okay, let's hope so. Locksmith assemble! I put it on upside down. Oh shit, I may have to find the other remote. So if you push it, nope, it does go this way. No. No, that was right the first time. Shit. We've got a problem, y'all. We have to assemble the remote before we can assemble. What in the hell is going on out here? Locksmith assemble! Guess I gotta order a new base. I guess maybe, yeah, but I think I want to see if they have a better base, like smarter, voice activated, preferably, right? That'd be pretty cool. Check into that. I'll check into that. Wes, check into that. You're my tech guy. Send me the link if you find one. What's up, y'all? We got security across the street. What's going on? Is there something going on I need to know about? Probably not, but say hey to everybody, and then we've got a couple of things that we're going to look at. Hold, please. Oh shit, that reminds me. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm a little bit more ready. Alrighty. Rune in the house as always. Thank you for the reminder to park straight. I actually had to go out there earlier and put a cone up because somebody took up 1.5 spots. So I specifically went out there and put the cone right behind her in the other spot. Like, hey, I was hoping she'd come in and be like, meh. But 4 people tried parking there when she walked off. So I've got the cone out up front this morning. I'm just going to start making it obvious. Put a little sign up there. This person's special. She doesn't understand lines at all. What's up, Dana? Good morning. I was in the process of trying to do something earlier. I'm going to throw this in studio mode and check. Like literally, it was one of the last things that I had tried to do. I'm gonna mute for a second and remember to unmute me in a second. So muted. All right, my volume's back, but I'm trying to do this so that it doesn't blast y'all. I just got a wiser lock in for somebody that's in the UK, which is also going to be a whole separate video. I don't think I can do that. I don't want to fire that off because I can't control the volume until I throw it live, so I don't know why I can't see it though. I wouldn't be able to see it. Yeah, that's it. That's huge. Why is it way over there? Come back down here. This is very awkward, but it's not letting me. It's not letting me do it in studio for some reason. So it's got volume to it, and I'm trying to keep the volume from blasting your ears. And I don't think I'm going to be able to pull that off. Store memberships. Yeah, those stickers should be in today or Monday, and we can start mailing out. We're waiting on one like either, I'm going to pull up that. I think that just renews every year until you cancel, or it may send a reminder. Might want to go to the store and log in and look under the settings to see. I always appreciate y'all being members to the store. And yes, this has been an AI week for me on top of everything else, which I'm never going to do another full AI video again, because apparently y'all don't like it. But that was the next project, was making some t-shirt, some better images for like some of the t-shirts and stuff. So that's kind of one of the things I'm going to be working on Monday. Because I'm going to be sitting at home going, supposed to be working. What can I do? Hey, I know what I can do. So we're going to have like a Memorial Day. Maybe I'll do that Sunday and like release like the store again Monday. Anyway, I think you got to log in to do that. Either way, otherwise it'll just, if you set up for automatic renewals, I would think it would just automatically roll over again. So you can always go cancel by probably your membership settings through the store. Hadn't done that in a minute. Dang it, Wes already found the base. The base! The base! I'll probably get two. One for this one over here. Two also. That way maybe we can sync them. Oh, and I did find some signs that I'm going to put up. In addition to that, some of those like marquee signs, just found those, so that's going in my list, and then whatever Wes found is going to go in my list. So yes, we're going to have a digital billboard back there, or something. It's going to be definitely used. Miko Outlaw, what's up? Ferrero, what's going on? Bridget, good morning to you. GK Man, Lock Leisure, good morning. By the way, I am sick AF. I've been progressively getting stuffier, and like now, today, I've got a headache, my throat hurts, I feel like shit. So, excuse me. Yeah, that's what you do. You're not supposed to pick up your dog poop. You're just supposed to cover it up with your foot. Has this guy in the corner moved? Like, done something different over the last 5 minutes? He was supposed to change, so I don't know. I haven't been watching him. Who's kind of become fully sentient very soon. Ian, what's up? Lock Leisure, what's going on? I already said that. Shit. Ian, yeah. Mr. T, what's up? Kane, good morning to you. Anthony, you too. Wild Bill. Yeah, we're at that good temperature today. I'm hoping we'll float through the weekend with it. You know, I haven't looked at the old weather map to see what it's looking like this weekend. I know I probably got to do my yard at some time because, oh, maybe not if it rains. Hey, 100% chance of rain tomorrow. Heckin' yeah, I won't be doing my yard. All right, 100% Monday too. Well, we're going to have a rainy Memorial Day weekend. Well, that sucks. Not much grilling out. Yeah, we won't be able to have the door open much longer. Yeah, and it's been super humid here. I'm too. When you were telling for super humid, it's gotten really humid. I've been getting wet. Getting moist. George Blair, what's up? Yeah, I appreciate that. It does irritate y'all sometimes. You got to remember that. You got to download that Rocket Money. Now, we appreciate the support. And it definitely is going towards shipping to everybody and stickers. Three stickers. It's much easier just to pile up the stickers and send them at once. And then we're going to be getting ready for early over international, because this year we are scheduling or shipping out of international stuff in, what did we say, October? So we're going to make a compilation of international folks that's going to get some stuff. In addition to what we're mailing out international and domestic. Your car doesn't sound that great, man. Oh, you got a flat. Hey, bro. Damn, y'all missed it. Yeah, y'all missed it. You probably heard it, but he's always going to come back to this position, I think. Yeah, I didn't even look at the humidity index. It's not too bad today. Humidity 82%. That's not that bad. That's not bad. It did not move. Well, son of a bitch! Yeah, I don't know if cutting the yard and weed eating would be a great thing to do when I'm already stuffy. I've been taking NyQuil tablets, but they make you everything tastes funny. Like at night, I'll take the blue ones, yeah, and then in the daytime, the orange ones. And I did that for like 2 days just because I was so stuffy at night, and now my nose just hurts, probably from head hurts. I probably should go back there and get at least down some. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go grab some of them. What do I have back there? Oh, I got like Advil or something like that. Oh, an intercom. Excuse me, I need to pick up the dog poop, please. Excuse me, you have a flat tire. Getting your AI China smart glasses today. I thought about getting some meta glasses just to see, but I know the short time period will piss me off. And they all look stupid. Sorry if you have a pair of meta glasses. Every one of them is like, ugh. I remember the cone heads. I skipped a whole batch of messages here. That chicken is not sick. That chicken is perfectly normal. Okay. I think I got everything. I think I scanned over most. Yeah, I did. All right, so let's go to this. What's up, lockpicking engineer? What's up, Nick? I want to go see about the Admiral. Yeah. One thing at a time, Jake. Rainbow. I got, what is this? I got ibuprofen. Ibuprofen. I am alone on the strip today, so everybody who's coming up here. It's no, I'm gonna find nobody else open. Yep, they're not open. They're not open. It's just me. Just me. I love how that camera showing this device has been turned off, yet it's playing in the background. Because you're not effing working. Notify's not working either. Yeah, so. Shouldn't have been. I don't know why I muted there, but it's. I'm faster than you! Um. He gave me the chicken. He gave me the chicken idea, period. What's slow? Bounce back to
I ain't playing with you.
that. J-Bot. I'm gonna pull up a little compare here. Well, actually, I gotta take that back down. That's why I have, well, you can't see him over here, but you can see one. All right. And then, ooh, two. Yeah. And then 3, 4, 5. With the intent of doing that, something similar to that. But the stupid yellow chickens don't squeak out. They don't go, they just squeak. It's supposed to squeak out, in and out. And then I can't remember who. One of y'all. Thank you again. I've got the paperwork, and I would remember if I went back over my notes. But the blue chicken, the super rocket, awesome blue chicken. I don't think it was Ferrero. I think it may have been. I don't know. Whoever it was awesome. Can't get chickens that don't squeak in and out. That's just stupid. Inhale and exhale. Well, it said it was changing it. You sure about that? All right, hold up now. Hold up. Oh, not that media source. We can remove that one. That was that crazy lady. Yeah. Yeah, crazy lady. That's what happens when I don't name my
I ain't playing with you.
There it is.
I ain't playing with you.
Oh, damn.
I ain't playing. I ain't playing with you.
Oh. There we go. There he is. He's so quick, though. I can't catch him in time. Yeah, I have no clue why I can't change anything about that, so I'll have to correct that. He's trying really hard to become sentient. But he's gone now. So, what I was trying to bring back was this. For reals, y'all, this is supposed to be changing right here. All right, so I'm just gonna move him right here, and in approximately 4 minutes, he should change poses. So we're gonna sit here for 4 minutes while I go make me some fresh coffee. Well, go peek outside. We're gonna go set up a camera real quick to open this box because I gotta film it anyway because it's part of a video, which y'all will get to sneak peek into the very beginning of. And just keep an eyeball on him. We're gonna open this Wiser. So this was sent to me. Somebody in the UK has Wiser locks on their house. How who knows, from the 70s. He bought some because one was broken. He bought 3 from a US reseller. He got them sent to the UK, which is not cheap. All 3 were different keys, and each one would only go halfway in. So, and he showed me just pictures of the keys all going halfway in. So my very first thought was it's master keyed incorrectly. They put too much in one of the chambers, probably the middle chamber. So then I was like, well, are they all keyed alike or keyed different? Thinking, I know what these are. I know exactly what these are. Somebody bought it was doing an apartment complex back during that day and age. They keyed up a bunch at their shop, took it out. They got out there, 5 of them total. The keys were jammed in because they used incorrect sequencing. So they threw them aside. They got shoved underneath the shelf from the 80s to the 2015 era, and then got sold to a pallet company who ended up reselling it. And eventually some person got it as a reseller. And now this guy in the UK has 3 problem locks that have never worked because probably the master key. Let's go do that real quick. Here. You can go to, remember, what's happening is I was changing the screen. No, you're gonna have to stay on this screen. Here, let's pull up another camera on this screen. Because every time I change the screen, it resets. How about that? It's good. Yeah, you just watch up there. Let me do I got to do a video intro since I'm kind of combining this. It'll probably help to have object to do that with. Y'all gonna see this video and be like, oh my god, I've already seen this. What's up, y'all? We've got a box sent in to us from a reseller of hardware items, and it has see much? Oh, right much. What's up, y'all? We've got a box in from a reseller that somebody in the UK has ordered 3 of them, and when he got those locks in, the keys were only going in halfway, so we were sent this one kind of without full authorization, and I'm okay with it, but I guess I'll be okay with it since he sent it to me, because apparently the reseller, their local, I don't know what's in here, so let me pick, their local locksmith supposedly didn't want to deal with it. So Jason gets to deal with it. Yay. Yeah, okay, it's just a lock. Alright, for video purposes, we're going to go ahead and open this just to make sure that it is not scratched. It's also live, so we have super good backup on this one. Yep, this is just an old Beverly. Does have some buff marks right there. Always hate to see that. So I had a CEL, which is also going to be a separate video, even though I didn't finish it. Gosh. Well, the old push turn. These things actually are still working today. Apparently these keys only go halfway in. 46743, 46743. I am thinking, and one of his other keys is a 9 in the 3rd position, so I am thinking chamber number 4 is F, because all the keys stop right there. So it's a simple matter of picking a lock if it's not overstacked to the point where we're truly screwed on it. So I'm going to go, I just wanted to point out this brass little mark right there. That's not on me. But otherwise, it's in good condition and new. And like I said, these are probably all part of a apartment complex, because these were common in apartments where you'd have a bunch of master key locks. What invariably happened is these were just thrown aside because the keys didn't work. The installer got on site and was like, hey, this whole batch is screwed up. Probably because of the sequencing with the master keys. Somebody didn't check it after they got down, which is why it's very, very important to check your master keys and your change keys on every one that you do. Otherwise, you end up with super big problem. This guy fell down a rabbit hole with having to import American lock, well, shit, Canadian American locks to the UK, and then ran into this problem where he's having to spend even more money to get it fixed. Let's go see what we can do with it. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. You know, sometimes I gotta combine work because I'm hoping to get the F out of here early today. He said he had bump keys. He had bought a Wiser. He's gone all out. He bought a Wiser pinning kit. I don't know if it's a true Wiser or if it's a Wiser Quickset. It's pretty hard finding a true Wiser. I don't know. I haven't looked for it. You may be able to find them on eBay. Hell, I don't know. So anyway, let me go grab a. What have I got here? Damn, dude. Boom. And the key is. Oh, you know what? Y'all wanna think about this? Since it's not an issue. Let's. I'm gonna read you the key numbers, okay? And let's figure out what the master key is. You think we can do it? You think we can come up with what's going on? Let me read you the numbers real quick on the other keys. All right, so this one was Rune. If you could type out these numbers in chat for me. No, don't do that. Never mind. Cancel that. Just so if you want to follow along, do it. 46743 is one of them. Don't type it out in chat. We don't want to. There's no security issue here because we don't know which one we're going to end up with or where Jeff even is. Somewhere in the UK. If you can find Jeff's house somewhere in the UK, then yeah. Otherwise, all right. 46743. That's the same as this one. Okay. So that's 2 46745 and 46943. These are all factory master keyed. So they ordered locks from the factory like this. So he already has a 46743. If we can make a master key, even if we have to go past 9 to make it, or whatever the case is, 46743, 46745, 46943. See that 9 right there on that other one that he already has is telling me they did something way wrong to make a whole batch of them. And it's also telling me that the 46 is going to be our submaster, one of the either group or submasters, depending on how big the apartment was, right? That's what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. No movement on mini guy. Fuck you, mini guy. You're out of here. Thank you for that notification. We know it doesn't work now. No. Yeah, that's a good one. The only Wiser locks in the UK, right? Oh, puppy. There's a puppy in the front seat. Yep. Piccaroni. Piccaroni Rooney. 4-6. Which the 6 on the Wiser is going to be capping it out on. Hope they're not going anywhere very far. Where are all my cameras? I guess this will be part of the video. Oh, yeah. I'm going to need a hug. It's probably something like, it's not worth my time. I swear to God, if you call yourself a locksmith and you say that's not worth your time to do, what the fuck are you even doing, dude? speaking to whatever locksmith that idiot took this lock to, you can usually breathe on these and they turn, okay? It's not that fucking difficult. So now what we do is turn it right back up. And hey, there's videos online if you need to learn. We're going to hold it like that. We're going to move it right back to the apex right before the pins fall in there. Dude, start tugging on it, rotate, and drop our face. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. Especially if you have a shop. Like, literally, what do you even have a shop for if you're don't want to do this kind of locksmith stuff? Come on out. Boom! That's all there is to it. Now all we gotta do is follow it out, find out what the master key is, which will be part of the video coming up soon. Yeah! I gotta crop this part of this live whenever it resolves. You've heard about those videos? There's some dude out there that makes a lot of fucking Wiser videos. It's not that hard to deal with. She literally apparently told him that it wasn't worth his time to do. I'm surprised the bump key didn't get it. Unless it just wasn't cut deep enough. I'm guessing chamber 4 has like 5 pins in it. So if I can like laser cut maybe a key, you know, maybe if I found out that it's stock full of pins, and I don't know what his is. I've only got one sample. That's kind of the problem. Clearly all I got to do is I'm trying to make this as easy for him as possible so that he doesn't have to, so that he can use a key to open it up and try to rekey him on his own. Or he could order a couple. Learn how to do it. You missed the rant. That's okay. I was just ranting about locksmiths not wanting to do shit because they think it's not worth their time. Especially, she did take it to, she said, I took it to my locksmith. We do that all day long. I don't get it. He keeps blinking his eyes and breathing. Now, I gotta just manually do it. It's so lame. It's so lame that I gotta press a button. No, this is a locksmith in the U.S. from the U.S. seller who sold it to the U.K. person who has 3 other ones with the problem. So literally, she, in an attempt to resolve his issue and probably not have to get a return involved, she was probably trying to do what's easily done. Take a lock apart, figure out what the problem is. If it's got deep master, just cut a master key and send it to him. I'm sure it's 46999 or 468. Wiser liked not. There's a common misconception, right? And it's kind of along the same lines as Sargent. We're gonna do some lock facts. It's kind of a common misconception with Sargent. It's very common for Sargent and big master key systems to use a 10 on the tip. I hate it. It's fucking stupid, but they do it with all their master key systems. On the same theory, Wiser used 789 only in their factory cut master key systems. It's not true, which in this case, well, it is true. 789. It's not true because I've seen a lot of effing Wiser in my lifetime, and I've gone through a lot of keys. all locks would come 7, 8, 9 randomly throughout wherever. That's not true that it had to be part of a master key system. In this case, yeah. But all Wiser keys went to 9. Now, when they shifted Wiser to the quickset crap, right, nothing was below 7. So maybe that's where that whole theory came along. But the reason was, and most of them were 6. It was very rare to see a 7 cut in a new Wiser, which used the new pin kit for Wiser, which was literally just quickset pins. In that case, the master key for Wiser changed inherently to 7. Okay, hold on with me now. Hold on. 7, right, which was the master key for quickset if you were an idiot, or HUD. So that 7 became the master key no pass zone. So you would never get a new Wiser quickset, and probably still to this day in the Canadian region, where it's below a 7 depth. So, your bump keys should have been no deeper than 7. Doesn't have to go to 9. You're having to throw up more travel with that for new Wiser, which was quickset. We're not talking about smart key. Smart key is quickset, not Wiser. The caveat in there is that even though they dropped it to 7, 1 through 7 at most, or 1 through 6, the caveat there is, shit, I'm going to lose my train of thought. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Good.
What's the key? You make a key for me.
Yep.
I got off a old truck key.
Yeah, I don't do the remote stuff. What year?
No, it ain't the remote. It just
Yeah, but it's got a chip in it.
no. That's the
What year model is it?
this 05
05 what?
Avalanche. Quick boy. Doing the top of that building, I've seen them. Parts. Yes, sir.
Those two on the string gonna come with the stick.
Yeah. Can I get a big one? Hey, what's up? Uh-huh. Okay, they're not. Yeah, that's out.
12.15 was the total, so you get another $7.08. Okay, so that would be 13, 14, 15, and 20. Right back in. Thank you.
For what? What? Hey, get me some.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the Bajizzy cam. There it is. Okay. Why is it? It looks a little blurry, huh? It's a little blurry to me. Guess not. Okay, I'm back. We're back. Hey, customer, now I can go home. 789. I don't know where I was going with that rant. Wiser, what was that? A rant? Was that a rant? Was that ranting? I think I was ranting. New quickset Wiser is actually the Wiser keyway. This was the end. It's actually the Wiser keyway and Wiser cuts, even though they didn't go 6, even though they're matching up 6. What I'm thinking, and what I always thought, was that they did that to try to pull the two together and eventually make them all the same by process of some kind of phase out. But, and my Canadian fellas there can verify, there's still wiser cuts, which are different than quickset cuts. Even though they went 1 through 6. It's weird. That was the end of the story, really. I mean, that was very anticlimactic, but it is what it is. The lights are working. What you mean the lights aren't working? Oh, by the way, I had an hour stream last week. Were y'all jelly? I had a private stream for literally an hour after the actual stream. Just to argue with JBot. It was very boring. I probably should have like posted on. I just did it as an unlisted live. I probably should have posted it on Discord, but I didn't want to make anybody feel like they had to be. Remember, if you ever see me go live, it's either very exciting, especially if it's in the middle of the night, or me just testing something. And yeah, I spent an hour fighting with JBot after the actual live. It was very enlightening. We got in so many arguments with each other. I called him so many names. He called me so many names back. Yeah, you. I don't know. I give up. Pizza! Thank you, Lock Leisure, or whoever else said that. Oh, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time, pizza time. What's y'all's favorite pizza topic? Let me hear it. I know somebody out there is going to be like, pineapple, extra pineapple, extra pineapple. I'm going to guess that the master key is something like 4-6. One of his keys has 469 in it. Oh, you know what happened? It's probably 461. Or it's probably a very shallow pin in the 3rd position. Because he has a 7 in the 3rd position here. And he had a... Two of them are 7. 467, 467, 469. So 3 of the locks are 467s. One of them's 469. So what I'm guessing is the master key is something like 462 or 1. No, it'd be 7. It would be an odd number. So it'd be 1 or a 3. Probably a 1 because of that. So 461, right? which won't work for him at all because that's higher. There's no way to get around that. But we could cut 4, 6, 9. It's hanging up on like the fourth pins. And all three of those are 4. I'm guessing the 4's got the super stack in it. Or the fourth position. I'm guessing it's 4, 6, 1. Or 3. Something. 0, 0, 1, 5. What is this last number over here? 3. So the last fifth number is 3 and 5. Or we could have 4, 0, 2, 4, 8 as the master. I'm thinking 4 is static across the board. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Wait, what kind of pizza do y'all like? Where'd my chat go? Where'd the chat go? There it is. Any of the beets, no mushrooms. I can see that. Mushrooms are kind of weird. I love mushrooms, but I can understand why some people would not like mushrooms. Oh, no. Why are you stuck? I do. Pepperoni, hamburger, green olives, and I took off the Italian sausage. Come to spinach, artichoke heart, chicken, and an Alfredo sauce. Their pizza isn't very good cold. I didn't think it would be. It's a little too thin. I like sausage, but not on pizza.
Got it. I'll remember that you like sausage for dinner pizza. You can manage your notes from the privacy section of the Alexa app. Are you looking for recipes or ways to enjoy that combination?
I actually wasn't talking to you at all.
The classic case of accidental metaphor activation. My bad for jumping in uninvited. I'll just pretend I never heard about that interesting pizza combination.
I have my own J-bots here. Green olives are a pretty good topic, believe it or not. No master pins. 46242 is your guess? I'll write that down. Ham and pineapple with black olives. A quickset key will work in a Wiser lock, but a Wiser will not work in a quickset. Wiser keys are thicker, so they won't go in. And never copy a true Wiser key onto a quickset key to cheat. Because the true Wiser keys, depths are different, and if somebody comes along after that and tries to make it work on a quickset smart key, regardless of them adding more wafers just to make it work on more keys, which I know Lock Leisure, you investigated that whole thing where they added extra wafers in, or extra notches in the wafers. But Wiser cuts and quickset cuts are different almost all the way across the board with the exception of 240, 222. They're very close, but you have some like 204, which is the 3 cut on Wiser, and that kind of screws you up right there, especially if you try to reset. So my theory on those extra notches was just so that shitty keys would work more and they wouldn't get as many callbacks. 100% no, that's the fact. Double cheese pepperoni. Black olives and sausage on thin crust. The green olives gives it a little more tang. Same thing, just a little tangier. Isn't that just a quickset key with the Wiser head? Quickset blade with the Wiser head? I'm going to try it one bite at Kim's because there's really only, I hate pizza places that do this. Right. Would you like some crust with your pizza? You have like 2 bites here. I'm not real big on Alfredo pizzas. Kind of like the Kimis with their SC19s or whatever they are. Get in my mouth. This isn't bad though. Like, yeah, your crust is good, but not half the pizza good. Go out to the edge. No reason why you couldn't go to the edge. Assholes. Alright, going to put my pizza up now. All right, y'all. Let's bounce over to the show. We're gonna finish this video. We left early. We didn't end up. We were gonna leave early last week, and I didn't leave that early. SE lock and key. Start at $2.75. $2.75. Leaving today at 3, yeah. No, it may, if it's not a basic house key, then maybe like $3.75 or something different, but we should be able to do it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so the deal with the last cut on Sergeant being a 10 is the tips would break off. I remember something like that. No, but it makes them really hard to copy. Which being and then really recognizable too. That's one good thing about it. Like you can instantly recognize a Sergeant Master Key because it's got a deep cut on the end. Most jaws, even this guy, this one won't do a number 10 cut. I have to switch over to this machine to finish off the cut by approximately 10 thousandths, 9 thousandths. Yeah, pisses me off every time I see one. I don't like a lot of sauce because most pizza sauces have basil in it, and that just increases. I'm semi-allergic to basil, a little bit allergic to basil. But I don't like them drippy. So like, I would go extra sauce and extra cheese only if they did like a well done version. No, the guy, I don't know. I have to stay until 3. I was going to stay till 3 anyway. Catching up on stuff. All right, let's bounce over to this other camera and see what we got. Let's see what's up with this lock and finish this video. We're going to screw up the video for y'all. Oh, we already know what's going on there. We got to make sure the mic's over there, and this is also the That's not what I asked you. Okay. All right, bouncing over to the work cam. Hopefully that is not frozen. Yep, the guy changes. I just changed. Do it like a freaking peasant. Okay, need to verify the audio is working okay and the camera's actually working okay. And I'm going to fire up another video as soon as I do verify that. So once we get, okay, it looks like the camera's definitely working, and I would assume audio is working. Let me get an audio check real quick, and I'm going to finish this video, even though we got somebody coming in. Thank you for that. Thanks. We need to hold up. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got. Well, first let's get the other camera rolling. Because once again, this is a video that y'all are part of right now. He's going to be kind of screwed if it's a 2. But we could always do 4, 6, 9, maybe. Alright. Dual video, just FYI. So, shh, quiet on set. Quiet on set. Or as I yell during the day, video. No, I don't yell that. That sounds stupid. What I actually yell when I do is filming. Alrighty, we have this guy that we're going to take apart and see what's going on with the pins inside. Oh, that sucker tried flying, didn't it? Alright, we're going to do this as carefully as we can because we've got one shot at this. One shot only. Isn't there an Eminem song like that? Ooh. One shot only. Only use pin and mats for one shot only type things, right? What's this? There is literally a pin in that last chamber, y'all. And that's probably a top pin that doesn't belong. Watch this. So we haven't taken this guy apart yet, right? Nope. Pretty sure we haven't. Oh, somebody missed their hole. Alright, so unidentified pin right there that is not supposed to be there. And we're going to follow this guy out. Oh yeah, we're stacked up, straight up stacked up there. Good grief. There's definitely 100% master pins. Oh, Jason was right. Okay, hold on. We got a customer coming down here, I think. Thanks for making me stop. Oh, you're going to pull back in? Okay. Well, I'm going to come up here and stare at you then. Okay, bouncing back to the front mic. Since this person has decided to come up here, maybe the customer that called a minute ago, I don't know. You could still be right if the full chamber is full of top pins that belong elsewhere. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Oh, they're not there. They are not there today. They're not there today. Good try there. Yeah, that's true. When they show up, when Homeboy shows up, I can go, right? Alright, so she is not staying. Let's go ahead and bounce back to the workbench. And the workbench camera, which should have audio back in it now. So we're going to go ahead and refilm. Filming again. Alright, let's see what we got here. First off, in the chamber itself. Slap full. There's top pins in every chamber here, looks like. By the way, this is what... Oh, no, that's a regular pen. Okay. 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 Right, we're missing a pen now. Well, boys, it looks like we were all wrong. They got knockout keys in them. Wow. Wow. Construction keys. I was not expecting a plastic construction key. So we need to make him a removal tool for these guys. Wow. Okay. But it was master keyed. And there was a pin in the back. So we're all fucked up every which way. I mean, that obviously does not belong there. Let's see what we got up top here. Okay. No master there. No master there. No master there. Okay, that was the third chamber. Fourth chamber was where I was expecting, but it was actually that little guy. Oh, there goes a wafer that I think was right there. And then we got another master pin right there. All right, so that's why that was standing up in there, because this little tip is cut plastic too. Motherfuckers. So somebody needs a key to grab hold to this guy. Because this is a muggle who is not a locksmith. So, sorry to call you muggle, Jeff, if you see this video, but technically you are. So, you could probably reach in there if you happen to see this before I get information back to you and yoink that out. Let's put these back in and see what happens. Okay, 4 good there. All right, 6. Look at this. We got a incorrect key there. Let's pull out our depth keys and check it. Or we got a master. Let's see if we can figure out what the master is. Where's my wiser? It is not good to bounce your tray. By throwing a set of keys on top of it. Okay, that was 6, so we're going to guess 2, which is right. That is a 4. So that would be another key in this set would be 4-2. All right, we got another shallow sucker right there, looks like. That's probably a 2 as well. No, the third was odd, right? So not 2, probably 5. No, 3. Nope, 1, damn. Okay, so it is a 1. So 4-2-1 is the master so far. 4-2-1, and then this one was, yep, a 6 master wafer right there. Looks like we got another shallow guy right here. That's a 0. So yeah, that's going to be a 0 pin. So 4-2-1-0. Because this is a 4. 0 to 4 is 4. And then this last guy is 3 with a master in it. And that master is number 2. So if we run back this to 3. Nope, it's less than 3. It's 1, because that's a 2. So 1 would be the tip cut. What was that? 4, 2, 1. I don't know about that. Yeah. Yeah, it was 4, 2, 1. Four, 2, 1, 0, 3, 5. 4, 2, 1, 0, 5. Right. Because if we dump out that master pin, nope, 4, 2, 1, 0, 1. Let's go cut that. But clearly, this was our problem. Yeah, and this should be 0, 1. Or work just enough for it too. So, how am I going to do that? Interesting. Interesting conundrum there. How, I could make him a key. I could make him just half of a key, right? Or a few different keys. Cut it off just right. And he can take them apart himself. Let's try the master key first. This is a perfect use for these JMA blanks that I accidentally got. What is it? What did I say? 4, 2, 1, 0, 1? God, these sound really bad. That cut like shit. Wasn't there somebody that was like doing a video and they were like, these keys cut identical. I would never guess that's separate from Ilko. I could feel it as it was cutting. Oh wait, I need to lock that. So now all that matters, I don't have to give him a true key to pull it out, do I? If he can take his locks apart, it would be nice to be able to yank that out. But I could just cut this key off at the same angle and send him half a key. Four, 2, 101 is the master key of all of them. I wonder what that 6 pin was dropped in there for. I mean, it happens. Maybe it was just an accidental one. They don't cut the same. Couldn't remember who it was, but they don't cut the same. Yeah. Yeah. What happens when Acme's out of them? So we can, oh, watch this shit. Hold up. So if we take, shut up, trying to film here, damn it. It is, yep, it is 0 and 1. This is a master key exact setup for that. So all that we have to do is cut one on, I'm going to cut one on a master key for the dude. Cut the tip off. I'm just going to cut that tip off and put the same slant. And then when he gets that key, he can take them apart himself because he watched Jason's how to take apart a Wiser video. Which is why I have them, I guess. It'd be cool if I could get a probably has to be a yoinky, a plastic key to yoink it out. That would make it super easy to do for him. He wouldn't have to take them apart or anything since he's already got 2 key to light. So if I just cut that, I watch this shit. Watch this shit. Well, you're not gonna be able to watch it, but you can watch it from over there. What I'm gonna do is formulate a key that will yank out plastic thing without you having to do anything else.
Wait, Nat, Bob.
Hey.
Just want to get a house key made.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many?
Just one.
These are, I can do them on the same style head for $325, or you can do any.
I was just finna say, can you make it big?
Yeah.
You can make it big.
Stuff like that.
Oh, that's the only size you can make it big, bigger size. Yeah. Designs and styles.
How many did you want?
I'm gonna get that one made.
Just one?
Yeah, just one. Get it. And you said you could put any type of design on the style.
No, they're a smaller head.
It could be a smaller.
But you could do any of these too. Well, most of these I'd have to see which one, but yeah, that shape, and then we've got a few out there on that board.
So if I do get a style on, it have to be a smaller key.
Gotta be,
Why I get a smaller key? Yeah, just to get the style on it. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
Just be different. At least I can pick between
the round shape heads.
the round shape heads.
Yeah.
Like him.
I think those, not here. There's certain ones
Like certain
that
ones.
have to have a back shoulder on them, and those three sports ones don't.
Okay.
But most of the other patterns do. So if you see one of the colors that you like, like there's dice and flames and some girly colors if you're getting it for a girl, but
I get this dice. It's different.
I like the dice. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, that's nice. I get that.
That one can be done. You want to do both or just this one?
Oh, so I can get that style on that key?
Nah, it's got to be.
That same key.
Yeah.
I'll get that one.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
That one did have.
Okay. Thank you, man. Man, last night I had lost my car key and my house key.
Uh-oh.
It's something every day, man. Never fail, man.
That's 405 is your total.
Okay, and I'm gonna get a I need a keychain for sure.
Keychain.
To keep up with it.
We got stuff on the wall over there.
Okay. Okay. The Lord knows I need a keychain. I can afford. Let me see which one am I going to pick. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, looks like 1021, just 10, not one of those 21.
Thank you, boss.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
You got your keys.
Yes, sir.
Have
Be
a good,
safe now.
well, have a good Memorial Day.
Thank you, man. Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
I-
I'm out of here. We gotta finish this. I think I can make one, y'all. I'm gonna attempt to create one of these with this machine. I know this isn't the right camera. That's why you have to watch the video. Yeah, I know how to do it, but this is a customer, remember? We are making a key removal tool. Maybe. Maybe, maybe.
Jason, here's your reminder. Watch out for vehicles. Jason, here's your reminder. Watch out for vehicles.
Yeah, see, lock and key. Yeah, we got different kinds of keys, but what we have. 75, 85% chance we do, yeah. I gotta leave it about 2:30. Okay. All right. Don't wait till 2:30. Yeah, yeah, but remember, the customer, the muggle can't do all that. The muggle, I'm trying to get a key so the muggle can yank it out and just use his keys without having to rekey anything. We're almost there. We don't want muggles taking apart locks, do we? No, we don't. It's got the same bottom notch as the old quickset removal tool key. I think that's what they called that. Pretty sure with this being brass. Oh, you know what? Did they channel that? I think they. They did channel that out. Let me have a cake. Don't drop your cake. I went too far that time. I think I went right past it, but yeah, it'll probably be easier by sending the the 9 version. No, it wouldn't be easier. Well, maybe. I'm pretty damn close right there. You could probably use it to yoink it out. Oop, don't lose you. Let's see. Now that we know what it is, it's not a big deal, all right? Get in the hole. Again. That could be a very bad idea doing this too. Especially since it's a sealed thing. I want to make sure it works correctly beforehand. Where's the actual key? Oh shit, I cut that. No, I didn't cut that yet. And also, depending on how many times he shoved it in there, he could have messed it up. It's plastic, right? What I can do, if this gets trapped, I can run a wiser shim down alongside of it probably and lift it up. It's going to be kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. I'm trying to decide whether I should just go for it or make sure that it's good first. I can always, I guess, if the ring comes off, it'll shove out the back. If I put this in there and it hangs up on a pin instead of the plastic doodad, it's just one of those. This is one of those. Yeah, if it's wrong, it's going to cause me a little bit of grief. But in theory, right, I should be able to just. I would have to go in from that. Do I want to do that, Jason? Oh, it's not going to actually go in like that. That thing snaps together and went in, didn't it? Bet you the original key, it like, you snap it in. I don't know, that wouldn't release, would it? I just realized that this isn't going to go past those pins unless it's angled. I need to remake this. I'm not going to do that. We'll save it for the video. I feel like that's just going to get hung up in there, so I don't want to push my luck there. Stay tuned for the video. That's what I'll do once I get done here. It's 1 o'clock. Shit, it's time to go anyway. Man, it's the weekend. It's the Memorial Day weekend. Any plans? Anybody got plans? Anybody got to do anything? I didn't get to make my coffee. I did eat my pizza. Make the front key 0. Well, that wouldn't work either. About making the pull out of a 000 key. Where'd the key go? Oh, I remember now. Will it go back out the front? Should. Oh, it's probably going to hang up. I think, even though he's a muggle, he already bought the kit, we're going to let him. He doesn't even have to take it apart, does he? All he has to do is open it with the proper key. So in that case, let's knock this off. Let's see what happens. He can handle this. So in this case, we just take the 3/4 of a key, the 1, 2, 3 depths, take our back off, right? Nope, hold up. It's got to turn. It's got to turn, so this has to be on, because this blocks it from going out. So wait, back up. It's like it's on the door. Okay. We're going to jump this in here. Turn the key. Pull out the core. Take the clip off the back. Take the actual operating key. Flick that out the back and he's done. Put it back together. Yay! That's what we're going to do. He can handle that. He doesn't have to rekey anything. All right, Jeff, Mr. UK. Jason has solved your mystery. I'm leaving all the master pens in because it really doesn't affect a whole lot. if it's keyed correctly. Here's my favorite part of the Wazers. You gotta admit, y'all, there ain't no other lock on the market. Now, these are new, obviously. But there ain't no other lock on the market that did this. And would last as long as they did. They, honestly, for the mechanism style, for what you had to do to open it every day, there really wasn't a better lock. I don't care if you think old Wiser are shitty, that's completely fine. Because you're probably talking about a lock that's been on a door for 50 years. And if you consider that shitty, I don't. It lasted fucking 50 years. How is it shitty lock? Sorry. I just see those comments a lot. It's such a shitty lock. I throw them away every time I see them. Well, some of them deserve it. Yeah, but those things have been around for working forever. Even the plastic cylinders last. Yeah, I don't agree with the plastic. The metal cylinders are much better. Or even the half plastic, half metal with a spring cap. Some of them were shitty. Some of them turned out to be like the later manufacturers. And a lot of that probably is that time period right before Kwikset bought Wiser. Those latter years of Wiser, True Wiser, or old Wiser before they changed. Some of those were pretty damn shitty. I gotta admit that. But those are the ones we replaced most of. These, I still rekey these every damn day, almost. So, anyway, I fixed up Mr. UK guy. Thanks for joining in with me. Let's go ahead and get this assembled. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be able to. Lock force! Disassemble! Yeah, it's much easier disassembling. Have a good Labor Day. Have a good Memorial Day weekend, y'all. I guess we won't be doing any grilling out. Oh my God, that just gave myself a headache. I guess it's going to be raining. We're not going to be doing any grilling out, which kind of sucks. Can take a old Wiser off that's been on there nearly 60 years and came out better than other ones have. It's a Titan, yeah. Yeah, the Titans, especially the plugs wore out really bad. Really, really bad. So, I just think it's funny. Some of these comments from people is just like, bruh. I said, bruh. In fact, homeboy could actually probably take one of his keys and chop the tip off. If he does it at the right angle. Now, he is a muggle, so that's a really bad idea to try to suggest that to somebody. So I'd feel better just mailing. I mean, I got to mail that to him. He just paid a lot of money for some Wiser locks. I got to say, come on, man. There's got to be something over in the UK. Don't you? Ian, y'all have a tubular version of a lock, right? With whatever y'all call 2 3/8. I don't know what that is in metric, but tubular locks do exist. Maybe not Wiser, but I mean, if he's changing his key anyway, I would just look for something quality over there. I don't know. That's just me. But some people are attached to their locks, so I just hate it's been rolling around in the box and got those little buff marks on it, which is actually kind of wiped out mostly. Well, anyway, we solved the issue. I was wrong. We were all wrong. Who expected that? Nobody expected that because, as somebody pointed out earlier, it's just super rare for lockout keys to be in there. I should have, when all three of them did that, I was like, you know what? It's got to be master keys. 3/4 of the key going in is maybe more than likely actually a lockout key. Didn't even think about it. But now we know the master. And we're We got him fixed up, right? He can handle that. Yale as usual. I figured he did. Like, I know Wiser is odd, but I would assume the prep style has become more and more, common. We see European shit here, so I would assume you would see Americanized preps over there. Shouldn't take more than a month or two to get back to him. All right. And, well, in the meantime, like if he wants to go, like I can show him a video, say, hey, if you want to put your key on an angle grinder, like one of your keys, or on a bench grinder, and do this, you can take it apart and replace your lock now instead of having to wait for the new one. So, how much do I charge for that, y'all? If they arrive with UK mail. Yeah. Yeah. Construction. Yeah, I call it a lockout key. Construction key. Construction lockout key, really. Construction worker two-part key. Construction block key. What does the list council call these things? I don't know, and I don't care, because we're out of here. Catch y'all next week. Thanks for tuning in. Happy Memorial Day to everybody. J-Bot, you too. No, well, thank you, J-Bot. I appreciate that. Oh. Does that back pin need removed for the plastic piece to come out? The circlip does. Circlip holds it on. Okay, and I'm going to write that down. But I'm also sending it to you. So, but yeah, geez, if you want the file, I posted the other files. I want to unveil them first, though. But if I send them to you, you got to keep them secret. Just you. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, the 6-pin was a boo-boo. Had to be. Any past ones as well. Then I'll probably have to upload all those and send you a link or something. I won't be able to email them all directly because they're big files. So I'll provide you. I'll get them uploaded on various places so that you can just download them from there. I'll think about it. I'll come up with a way to do it. I'll get you. We'll get you because other people are going to want it too. Don't be hacking my stickers and selling them for pennies on the dollar. I think he can handle popping them apart and just taking the clip off. You don't have to use a spin kit. Yeah, thank you for that reminder, Miko Wolf. Memorial Day is about that. Google Drive. Yeah, I'll send you a Google Drive link. I hate zipping. Hate zipping. Y'all have a great